Hey you guys, good morning. What is up? It is your girl Tash. Welcome back to my channel. So more recently, a few of you have been asking me, girl, what is your everyday makeup routine? And I did do an upload not too long ago, but since then even, I have changed it. And I have been doing more of a more natural eye look and more natural like kind of skin-esque. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Now I probably won't do a ton of talking during makeup application, but of course at the end of the video I will go over everything that I used, colors, everything will be listed down below as always. So sit back, relax, enjoy a nice cup of coffee if it's morning wherever you are, and let's get into my new everyday makeup. Alright you guys, first thing is first, before we get into it, I do want to shout out the Coldest, who has been keeping my water cold for 36 hours or more. If you guys are interested in this bottle, you can win one for yourself by checking out the link below. They do give one away per week. Now they do offer these in kid sizes. They offer them in all sorts of sizes. Mine is the 21 ounce. They also have one that has a straw that you can drink out of instead of the twist off cap like I have. This thing has been blowing me away, you guys. This is all I've been drinking out of. I have actually pushed my Yeti to the side for now, and my water is always ice cold, and that is why I love the Coldest. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the eyes. Now today, I'm gonna be using my Natasha Denona palette, and I'm just gonna be using one shade in here. I know, crazy, right? But I like to keep it really neutral and just create a little bit of depth into my crease. And then I've been trying to use up my Wet n Wild single shadow, and I think this is in Creme Brulee. Yep, well, it's in Brulee. So been using that a ton. It's just a very simple eye look, and I've been loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, and let's get started.
So alive, I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights that put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
I'm going to go through the items that I used, and I want to talk about why I used what I used, all right? So first off, we're going to start with the eye products. I primed with the Revlon Candid Concealer. I just like how it primes. I'm trying to use it up. It's a good product. I went in with my Natasha Denona palette, and I used the shade Ridge. Now, I did just review this palette. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. I also used some new drugstore products in there as well. So I used the shade Ridge instead of just using a bronzer like I normally do, because I think it's a really pretty color. You could use any kind of nude shade or your bronzer. I really like using a deep bronzer because it really creates that depth and a nice eye contour in the crease. So I also did use my Hoola Caramel bronzer by Benefit. You don't have to use high-end makeup for this, guys. Again, you could use any bronzer that you have. I have used the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and also a new matte bronzer by BYS. That has been my go-to. It just creates the most beautiful contour and like a nice depth to the eye. It just creates a nice little depth to the eye, and I really, really like how it comes out. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments on this eye look, and it's just really simple. This makeup look takes me about 20 minutes. Now, I did go in with the Brulee eyeshadow by Wet n Wild. You could use any light shade that you have in any palette that you have. And basically, this is just like a brow bone highlighting shade or a shade that you would use to set your concealer. These are only 99 cents, so I would definitely pick this up if you haven't tried it, or if you have a shade similar in any palette, definitely go for it. So then for mascara, I went in with my Essence one. These are the bomb. You could use any mascara that you want. I just like a mascara that's going to give me that false lash kind of effect, but without being too overly dramatic, if you know what I mean. I totally forgot to start off with face products that I used before that, so sorry. For face products, I wanted to show you guys two actually really affordable skincare products. I've shown these in videos before. This one is the Equate Beauty Collagen Moisturizer Day and Night Cream. The only thing, smells so good, that I've noticed about this is that they did change the container. It is still a glass jar, but you guys, this is under $4 and it is an amazing moisturizer. I've actually talked about this quite a bit on my channel. It has been a while, but this is one that I always go back to. I always have in my bathroom to apply as a moisturizer. And again, you can use it day and night. It is one that you can use all year long. Even if you have oily skin, you could use that moisturizer. You do not need a ton of it. It's just so good at moisturizing, and I feel like it really plumps the skin. And for the price, you cannot go wrong. So I am finishing up my Earth to Skin Beauty Honey Royal Jelly Eye Cream. This is just a super moisturizing eye cream, and I actually got this in a trial size. They have kits for $10. I'm going to link my Earth to Skin video up here if you're interested, but it's just a really hydrating eye cream. So moving back to my face, after I did the eyes, I primed with these two primers here, and I used glowy and moisturizing, so you could use whatever you want to. I used the W7 Princess and the Photo Focus Primer Serum. I just want something moisturizing but with a little bit of a glow too. And then I went in with a little bit of my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Golden, and I did that to kind of help cover up some of those scars because I went in with a tinted moisturizer. Now, another one that I use that reminds me a lot of this Tarte Maracuja one is the Revlon, hold up y'all, it is the Revlon Candid Glow Foundation. Now, I have talked about this quite a bit as well. I've also done a review on it that I will link up in the iCards, and it's just a beautiful formula. It gives you a really beautiful glow, nice coverage in my opinion. Now, I do like to use this one with a brush kind of like this. This is a foundation brush from Jessup, which I will link down below for you guys. I also have a discount code for them. It is an affiliate code, just FYI. But if you're looking to use something like a tinted moisturizer like this guy, or a really light coverage foundation, I would use it with a brush like this. It gives you amazing coverage, or you could use any foundation brush to your liking. So I've got my nice base going. I've got a really pretty glow to the skin, and I want to continue that with, oh my gosh, you guys, I totally forgot to mention the Pore Primer. Now this one I used the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur because I'm trying to use it up. It's almost gone, but I want my pores filled. And then I go in with my foundation and concealer. Sorry about that. So the next item is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I just use this because I'm trying to use it up also. If you guys can tell, it is almost gone. I just want a nice dewy lightweight base, and then I want a nice lightweight concealer, but one that actually conceals and is hydrating to the under eye. I don't want super cakey makeup. So then I want to set my under eyes with something nice and light, but that is really finely milled and that is going to brighten up that eye area a little bit. So I went in with the Essence Brighten Up. Then to set my face, again, I want something light, but I want that dewy glow, but that doesn't make me look greasy. So I went in with the Physicians Formula Youth Wear a powder. I will leave something that is more of a similar dupe down in the description box for you guys. It is the Clean Color powder that I rave about that is only $2. But if you want this particular powder that I talked about, or I talk about all the time on my channel, I will link it down below. And I also have this in my Amazon store. So we got the base completely done. What I like to do then is bronze up the face. You can take any bronzer. It does not have to be high-end. It can be dollar store. It can be Shop Missy. It can be whatever bronzer you like. One that I really love using is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, but I wanted to get some use out of my Benefit Hoola Caramel one, so I use that today. For blush, I want something that's gonna give me some really, like a really nice flush to the cheeks. So I went in with an affordable one by BH Cosmetics. This is their nude blush palette. And I just mixed these two light shades here. This is more of a peachy shade, and this one is kind of a really light pinky shade. But as you guys can see, it does give some color to the cheeks, and that's what I want for those everyday makeup days where it's kind of like no makeup. So for my brows, I just went super cheap in with the Colormates brow pencil. You guys know I love this one. And I just want it to look nice and natural, kind of barely there in a sense. So I put very minimal product. I outline my brows and then I take the brush and brush it through. I did not use a brow setting gel today, mostly because I want to keep the brows looking really, really natural. I forgot that was open. Alright, so for eyeliner, I went in with the CoverGirl Point Plus. You can use any kind of eyeliner that you want. Now, you guys know that I am a big fan of brown liner. I don't know, I just feel like it's nice and soft, but you can make it more sultry. You can put on a little bit of extra thick liner and smudge it with a brush, but you can use any eyeliner that you want. Or you can go eyelinerless. So for my lips, I went in with one of these e.l.f. nude lip pencils and then I topped it with the Hard Candy Plumping Serum. You can use any nude lip liner and any kind of a nude or clear gloss. I just like to have something on the lips that's hydrating and whatnot. I've also done this look with a nude lipstick, or even one that's a little bit more on the nuder side, but it has a little bit more brown in it, if that makes sense. And that would be the Maybelline Nude Nuance? I think it's Nude Nuance. I can't hardly pronounce that, you guys, but it's one of my favorite lipsticks, and it's just this really pretty color right here. And it just kind of ties everything together with the look. You know, if you have a meeting to go to, or you're on your way to work and you want to do this makeup look and it be, you know, just a little extra touch, but very, very gorgeous nude shade that you could also just pair with a nude lip liner, and actually this one would work. Alright, to tie everything together, I wanted to go in with a light, kind of subtle highlight, so I did use the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. However, a lot of times I don't use a highlighter with this look. It kind of just depends on what mood I'm in that day, or if I have the time to throw the highlighter on and whatnot. So, to melt everything into my skin and yet make everything last, like through the heat and through everything, I did go in with 2 setting sprays. I used my Milani Make It Last and I used my Maybelline Glass Spray. Now, you only need one of these, guys. You do not need to set your face with both, but only you know your skin and how long you need your makeup to last. So if you really want to lock it in twofold, definitely use them both. But I mean, this one will last all through the day too. I've had this last on very, very hot days. And of course this one, I mean, come on, she's almost gone. I gotta order another one. This is my ride or die. So now that you guys know how I get my current everyday makeup look, I wanna know what you guys do for yours. What products do you use? What is your holy grail ride or die? What can you not live without that you have to use in your everyday makeup look? All right, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for today's video. Thank you guys so much for all that you do, the likes, the comments. It means the world to me. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up so that I know that you guys like this video or this type of video, and YouTube knows that you guys are enjoying my content. I want to say thank you if you are new here, and welcome. I hope that you will hit that subscribe button and the bell before you leave today. I love you guys so much. Be safe out there. Have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.